series. So today we'll be learning advanced SQL queries and join, powering AI with data. So today's lecture we'll be mastering advanced SQL queries for AI applications. Use SQL joins to combine multiple tables, filter, sort data efficiently using where, order by, group by, having, perform aggregate functions like sum, average, count, max, min for AI analytics. So let's begin our part 1. Why advanced SQL matters for AI? So relies majorly on structured data and SQL for help in data retrieval, pre-processing and feature engineering. This advanced SQL is majorly needed for recommendation systems where we fetch users' history for better predictions, chatbot and AI agents to store and analyze conversation logs, AI powered analytics to perform real time data aggregation. In simple use case, AI driven sales dashboards need SQL queries to calculate revenue per month or maintain a fraud detection requires join queries to link multiple data sources. So now let's begin part 2, that is filtering, sorting data in SQL. So where is the keyword that we use to filter any kind of data, and then for sorting we use order by. So let me show you a simple example. So now we'll see what exactly is data present in one of the tables. So to see the value in tables we just put select star from the table, that is BB data. This is a continuation from yesterday's lecture. So if I run this, you can see ID, name, email, created at, and age is present for all these. So now for getting where of the data or to use filter into our data, what I'll do is simply use age as the criteria. And for using age as a criteria, I'll just give a simple line where I will consider all the people having age greater than 18, greater than or equal to. So select star from star indicates all, and then select star from BB data, that is the table where age is greater than or equal to 18. So this will give us all the people eligible in this list to vote. So now if I run this, it will give us Alice and Berry, that is 24 and 24. Error, that was it is plus. So let me give equal to and rerun it. You will see the three people, that is Alice, Bob and Berry of age 24, 18 and 66 are going to be the people who are eligible to vote from the list. Now we have seen where, now let's go to sorting of data. Now if I have to sort the data in order to ascending order of the age, what I'll do is select star from BB data, and then what I'll do is I'll just put an order by, that is order by, or it's just a space, and then say age, it can be descending or ascending. Let me give just descending right now. So if I run descending, it will give me all the people's age in the descending format. If I have to give this order in ascending order, what I'll do is I'll remove this and just put ASC and rerun this. And now we can see the people's age and the corresponding IDs with the name and email, etc. So here you can see that the age column has been converted to an ascending format. So now we have completed the filtering and sorting of data. Now let's go to part 3, that is aggregate functions, that too is used to summarize AI data. Aggregate functions help us to summarize large data sets, which is crucial for AI analytics. So now we have multiple aggregate functions like count, average, max, sum, and etc. So what I'll do is I'll create one baseline and then change the keyword to understand what exactly happens. So select count from all from PV data. So now this, once I run this, it has to give me all the count available or maybe the number of people present. If I run this, it'll give me 6. So count star will give us the value of the number of criterias or the users present in the table. So now if I just remove this count and put some of, I can't say all, let me put age. So what is the total age of the people present in BB data? So if I run this, it'll give me an error saying check the function name path. So the problem here that has arisen is it is taking bbai.sum. So now what we have to do is make sure that we give bb data dot age to be confirmed, and when we run this, still it gives an error. So what exactly is this error? So the error that you were seeing was that there is a gap between the sum and the bracket. So if I remove this and rerun it, hopefully there is no error. Yes, the total sum present in all the 6 datasets were 146. Now if I remove sum and put average or avg, that is the function that is available, and rerun it, it'll give me 24.33 is the average sum of age present in the dataset of BB data. So now we have seen all the functions, that is count, average, max, sum. So if you want to see max, just put max here, and this will give us the max value present, that is 66. And if I just say min, it'll give me the minimum age present. So this is minimum age present. Now once you see the minimum age present, let's go and check what is the next part. Next part is join. Join is used to connect multiple tables. That is, AI application often deals with multiple datasets requiring join to merge them. So we have join type, inner join, left join, right join, full join. So in inner join, what it does, it matches both the rows in both the tables and then gives the result only if the tables are matching. In inner join, what it will do is in the left join, it will take the values from the left table and match it with the rows in the right table and return all the rows from the left table. And in right join, it does the reverse where it returns all the rows in the right table that matches with the rows in the left table. And in full join, it returns all the rows that there is a match in either of the table. So now I have created another table, and let me show you what is the data present in it. So select star from the other table is order ID. If I run this, you can see that I've given a sample ID, order name, and order number. This ID will match with the ID present in the bb.data table. So now if I match these both and give a function, then it will be really amazing. So now if I want to merge both the tables and check who is the person and what have they ordered from our two tables, then it will be an actually good learning towards the SQL. So to do that, what I'll do is simply put select the first table, that is bbai dot pp data, comma bbai dot order id, and then from bb data, what we'll do is an inner join on order id on bb data dot id is equal to order id dot id. So now if I run this, now if I run this new function which has select id of both bb data and then order id dot order name, and then from bb data we will do an inner join between order id on bb data equal to order id dot id. So now if I run this, it will give me id, that is 1 has bought sugar, 3 has bought sugar, 5 has bought sugar, 2 has bought salt, and 1 has bought salt. So this is the table that we expect. So now if I add bb data.name, even will get the name of the people who have bought what kind of orders, doing just inner join of order ID on the bb data table. So this is called the inner join example. Like this, you can do left join, right join, and many more stuff. So now, once we have understood that, let's go to group by and having. So what exactly group by and having does is, here we can count the number of users who have taken a value or find how many orders each user has placed. To do this, it is a very simple example where we'll just do select, count, from, join, and group by. So now if I have to show an example how it works, I'll just put select what are the things that we need. That is bb data dot name, and then count the order ID, I would say order ID dot id, or let's just give it id. And then what we can do is we can store this as total orders, and then from bb data join orders on bb data dot id equal to order id dot id. And then a final group by function has to be given, stating group by bb data dot name. So now if I run this, you can see that the name and the total orders is given. So what exactly we do here is we'll select the bb data, that is the first table name, that is the name of the people. And then what we'll do is we'll count order id dot id. So we'll count all the ids that is associated with the name, and we'll see how many orders they have done and store it in total orders from bb data, that is from the table 1. We will join table 2 on the IDs. If both the IDs matches, then only we'll keep it. And then group by bb data dot name. And this group by is very essential because here we'll group all the names and then store the total orders. So this has to go in the reversal order, where you have to see what is present in the group by, and then join, and then from, and then select as the final things that you have to do. So this was one primary example for you to understand what is group by and having. So now you can do is do a filter of users who have order more than one. So if you can do that, I'll give you the challenge of the day, that is building an e-commerce AI model, analyze purchase behavior using group by functions, and chatbot AI grows user base common queries. So the challenge for the day is to create two tables, that is customers and sales. Insert customer data, that is ID, name, email. Insert sales data, that is sales ID, customer ID, product, and amount. Perform an inner join to link both the tables. Use group by functions to find total sales per customer, and then use having filtered to customer with sales above $500 or rupees or any other currency that you would like to work on. So this here is the challenge of the day, and that is the final thing of the day. Signing off. Thank you.